Okay, it's no good having the toughest tents that money can buy unless the tent's pretty reasonable to put up and it's not too complicated. So we're going to actually set one up now. This one's a smaller model of this exact tent, but it goes up exactly the same way. This one's called the Rambler. One of the great things about these tents is the bag is very durable. It's made out of the same material as the floor, but it's Velcro sealed with flaps, so you don't have zippers you have to worry about trying to get it in. A nice big generous bag, and we're going to pop this one up. Okay, as you can see, the spring steel frame, it comes in sections, but they're all joined, so you don't have lots of bits and pieces that you're not sure what goes where. There's really no complex parts to put together. These just clip together, and they just go from corner to corner. Okay, now right in the middle of the tent is a tie point. Very simple, just tie it across the centre of the frame with a bow. And then we begin to clip the tent onto the frame using these little spring steel clips here. Very tough little clips, of course. These are not going to bend, as I mentioned previously. They are made of spring steel as well, with a PVC coating, so they're protected against the elements. So across the floor, what I'm doing here is I'm just clipping the first 3 points on each arm, and then I'm going to lift the tent up and finish clipping the last of the clips onto the frame once the tent's lifted. Okay? When we're lifting up a tent, we leave a door open to allow air to flow into it. Otherwise you do get a suction effect as you're starting to open up the tent. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was... So you can see how quick and easy that was. And then we finish clipping the rest of it on. Now the way to do this is put the pressure on the frame so that you're not having to use your fingers to try and clip it on. You bend the frame down, lift the clip over the top, and then lift the frame back up and push it into the clip. It means you don't have to use your fingers to try and bend that clip into place. Makes it very quick and simple. So I'm bending the frame, clip over the top and push the frame back up inside. So in effect, there's your tent set up. Pretty straightforward. Front door there. Now the little awning that goes over the top, very easy. This is just a cap cover. Goes over the roof. Throw it over the top. And this just clips basically onto each corner, just like that. Now different models are going to have different types of little awnings here. This particular one hasn't got an awning out the front, like the bow next to us, which has got an awning. Okay, as you can see, the tent's now up. That whole process took us all of 6 minutes. So it's very simple to put this tent up. And once again, the frame is exactly the same as the bigger model. So there's no difference in the time frame to put them up, just a little bit bigger in space. So this is the toughest tents available on the Australian market. We do sell them worldwide. They are bought and sold right across Australia. We supply these tents, the range, different models, to mining companies, to the Australian federal government. We supply them to the National Parks and Wildlife. We supply them to eco-resorts and to those who value quality. Once again, these tents can be put up permanently without fear of degradation or fading or damage in strong wind or rain. The strongest frames on the Australian market. This is called a Category 5 frame, ladies and gentlemen. We call it a Category 5 because we've wind tested it to 100 kilometre-hour winds. No other tent can have 100 kilometre-hour winds pounding it and no guy ropes on it to stand it up. So once again, the frame will not break. So thanks for listening. You can see these tents all on our website, which is www.kangarootentscity.com.au, and also on www.diamantina.net.au. You'll see a whole range of tents. We are Australia's tent specialists with over 150 tents, ranging anything from a $30 tent, anything up to $7,000 tents. And these are some of the best that you can get. The Campmore tents, made in South Africa using Australian canvas.